to Bring It to the Table on a Friday night. I pray that you've had a great week, and now that it's Friday heading into the weekend, that you're going to enjoy with family and friends, and you're going to mask up and be safe and try to stay healthy. Get to the table with a glass of wine, milk, orange juice, apple juice, whatever your taste bud calls for, and relax. Tonight is just going to be you and I. That's it. No special guests, just you and I. Just you along with me, myself, and I, as I say, Miss Gigi. The request line, if you'd like to call in and talk to me, is area code 310-910-9676, extension 1. Again, the request line, 310-910-9676, extension 1. Yes, I chose to do tonight because I'm thankful, I'm grateful. I just had a birthday on yesterday, and the Lord let me see, yes, and I don't have no problem telling my age. The Lord let me see 74 years, and I'm just thankful. And I'm grateful because so many didn't make it to 74. But He chose me to stay here, and I'm grateful for that. I've had friends to leave, and I just had a dear friend leave just before their birthday, which was on the 12th of November. He didn't make it to 74. So I'm grateful. When I look back over my life and see how far He's brought me, I can't say anything but thank you, Lord. I've had a good life. I've had some trials and tribulations, some ups and downs, and that's for the norm because we're going to have that and we're going to go through it. But I always say it's coming out on the other side of through is where you be thankful. And I'm thankful. For you all that's just listening and joining me for the first time, I am an amputee. I lost my right leg 16 years ago to cancer. But even in the midst of all of that, He's still been very good to me. I look at my family. I've got a good family. I still have one of my sisters that are still here. Actually, I still have two sisters that are still here. Miss Shirley is 87 years old, and she's tough. She does whatever she wants to do. And I just told her yesterday when she called to wish me a happy birthday. She said, "You're getting up there, huh, girl?" I said, "Well, I want to live to be a big girl like you, reach that 87 years." So I'm thankful for that. And my other sister, she's 72. And I'm thankful for her as well. We didn't grow up together, but I'm thankful that she's in my life as well. When I look back again, I have a son that has a family that's doing well. I have grandchildren. I have great-grands. The Lord has truly blessed me, and I thank Him for that. I'm going to give Thanksgiving before Thanksgiving get here, which is next Thursday. So I'm thankful today. I've traveled. I've been around the world, and I'm thankful for that. God has been good to me, and He's still being good to me. And as I said, I have family. I have a beautiful extended family that I'm very dear and close to. So many people can't say that. They can't talk about their family or their extended family. But even with that, I still have some good friends. I've lost two of my closest friends. And when I say close, we've been friends since we were friends since I was 16 years old. And that was devastating to me. But then I lost another friend that we were friends since we were 7 years old. So those losses were devastating to me. But then when I look at it all, I'm still here. And I'm thankful for that. Thankful for that. And sometimes, I get up in the mornings. I've got a little ache and pain here. I'm dealing with sciatica. I'm dealing with bursitis in the hip of all places. But still, I'm thankful because I can feel the bursitis. I can feel the sciatica and know that I have a pain here and there where some people have that pain and don't realize they have it. But I'm thankful. So I just thought I would take the time to say thank you for allowing me to still be here and able to celebrate my 74th birthday. As I said, so many that I do know didn't make it that were close to me. And then there's some that I don't even know, but I know they didn't make it. I'm enjoying my life. I'm enjoying what he has presented me with. And we're all presented with a particular, I don't know if I want to say journey. We all have a journey. And I can't find anything wrong with my journey because I'm able to experience some things in the journey. And I'm able to grow with some of the things that I'm experiencing in the journey. So that makes it okay. And it makes it good. And long as you can grow from the journey, and as you grow and you're experiencing some things, it's a blessing. I look at all that to be a blessing because we have a choice in our journey to accept it or not. But when you accept your journey, you grow from your journey. And it makes things more, or should I say, it makes you become more grateful. It makes you become more thankful and more appreciative. And I'm all of those things right now. Today has been a good day. I was able to do some things today. And as I get up in the morning, I always, when I'm having my prayer time, and before I had my prayer time, I always asked him if I could say a kind word to someone, if I could put a smile on someone's face, if I could whisper a prayer to someone, let me do that. Today, I had to go over to Lowe's. And as I was coming out, there was a young lady asked me, she says, "Can you give me some money to get something to eat?" Well, sometimes you can't always give a person money because they're not going to do the right thing with it. So I said to her, "I'm going across the street to get something to eat. I can bring you something back. What would you like?" She said it didn't matter. So I said, okay. So I went across the street, and as I got something for myself, I got something for her. So when I went back, I didn't see her. I said, oh, wow. But just as I was beginning to pull off, I saw her come out of the store, out of Lowe's. And I waited for her, and I gave her the food. And she said, "Thank you." That was a blessing because I was able to bless somebody today with something to eat and something hot, not whereas that they had to go into the trash can. And it made me think, that could have been me. But the Lord saw fit for it not to be. And I'm thankful. And as I drive down the street each day and I see people homeless, I pray and I thank Him because, again, it could have been me, but He provides a roof over my head. And I'm thankful because when you look at it with all of us, it's just a thin line. Each day, it's a thin line. From eating out of a trash can, sleeping on a park bench, it's just a thin line. Or sleeping in a jail cell, it's just a thin line. So I'm thankful. My thankful comes before Thanksgiving, which is on the 25th of November. My thankfulness comes each and every day. But sometimes you become more thankful when you see others that are not as blessed or as fortunate as you are. You become a little bit more thankful. And like I said, He allowed me to wake up yesterday to enjoy my birthday. And I'm thankful. And I thank Him for it. He didn't have to do it, but He did. Sometimes I get a little lonely and say, wow, maybe I need to have a mate. And I'll stop and I think about it. But whenever that time comes, He'll give it to me. So in the meantime, I'll just keep on keeping on doing what I do. And that's trying to help somebody else. But again, tonight is just one of those nights that I just want to pour out my heart. And we all, I think, have a time that we just want to pour out our hearts. Sometimes we're able to do it sitting next to a friend or sitting next to a loved one. Then there's times we're able to just do it by yourself to the four walls. And tonight, I just want to pour my heart out to you, to whoever's listening. I just want to pour my heart out. Not to say that I'm sad. No. Not to say that I'm weary. No. Not to say any of those things. It's just one of those, if I could say, aha moments. That's it. No more, no less. That's it. And, I've been doing this podcast, YouTube, since June. And I've had a lot of people on. And they've all been on and they've talked about their challenges. They've talked about their story. They've given their journey. We just finished coming out of the month of October dealing with breast cancer. But as I say, it's cancers every month. And we've talked about those that have lost spouses and those that have lost their children. We've talked about all those things, and it's been something to think about. Because like I said, I am thankful. Even with dealing with and have dealt with cancer, being a 3-time cancer survivor, I'm blessed. Because so many didn't make it to come through the first bout. So I'm blessed. So yes, tonight is a night. I'm just kind of reminiscing, kind of just looking back over. And this podcast, YouTube, Bring It to the Table, have also helped me to realize some things. Because there are times that you think that you're not going through something. You say, oh no, I didn't do this, I didn't go through that. But when you hear other stories and other people's journey, you pull out some things that, wow, that's been deep down inside. I didn't know that I was feeling that way. I didn't know that I was going through that. And it's not that it's a depression. It's just that, you're moving so fast till you don't even think about what you are really feeling deep down inside, at least for me anyway. So there were some things that I didn't even know that really bothered me. And one is that I would love to be in a committed relationship with someone. I didn't know that really truly bothered me until after listening to several of my guests that have come on and talked about it. And when I say that I didn't realize it was really bothering me deep down inside, and I think I might have mentioned it at one time or another, is to be undecided of which way do I want someone that's an amputee like me, or do I want someone that's not? Those things have been buried deep down. That's something that's been buried deep down inside. But since I've been doing this podcast, it's brought those feelings up. And yes, I do want to be in a committed relationship. I do miss that and want that. So like I said, tonight is a night that I'm just telling you all what I want and how I feel. And that's how I'm feeling. I love family. I have a good family, and I enjoy my family. We don't get together often, but when we do, it's a good time. I enjoy the relationship that I have with my son. It's a good relationship that I have with my son. And it's good because I know my place as a mother, and I stay in my place, I feel, as a mother. I enjoy my daughter-in-law, and I can enjoy her because I feel as though I stay in my place as a mother-in-law. So that makes it good, and I enjoy that. We get together, they'll come visit and we'll hang out. But yes, I pretty much talk to my son every day or every other day. We kind of just check in with each other. And that's good. All that's good. My grandkids are good. My grandson, he's in the Navy, he's underwater. My other grandson that he moved from Baton Rouge. He lives in Texas now. He called and just, gave me some love. And I want to thank all of you all that sent me a lot of love, a lot of texts and phone calls on my birthday. And those that I didn't even know even remembered my birthday. I thank you so much for the love. But like I said, this is just a night that I just wanted to talk to you all, just to say thank you and how I feel, and just to give the Lord his props, because he's brought me through some challenges. He's brought me through some ugly days, and we all have those. If you haven't, keep living, keep laying down, getting up. You're going to have some of them ugly days. And you're going to go through some trials and tribulations. You're going to go through some things with family and with friends. You're going to go through them. It's the norm, and it's okay. But when you come out of it, you come out of it with still loving and respecting one another. And you grow from them. I know I do, or I did. Same with my extended family, and my friends. And I still have another dear friend. We're really close. And she's a little bit under the weather. She's going through some things with her health. But I know she's such a strong believer. I know she's going to come through it. I know she's going to be just fine. And I know that voice that she has, that she used for the Lord, is going to continue to be very powerful, because she's a strong believer. But again, I'm grateful. I'm thankful. Even when I have the pain and the aches, I'm still grateful. I'm still thankful for it. And I say that because when I'm going through that, it makes me stand strong, because then I'll see the goodness of how He brings me through it, in order for me to stay strong, in order for me to continue on the belief and know that He is who He say He is, and He will do what He said. And so those things make me grateful. Those things make me happy, makes me joyful. I'm still able to get up, and I work a couple of days out of the week. I have a nice little job that I do in the industry. I'm still in the entertainment industry, and I enjoy it. I'm out at Cova Studios twice a week, which is great. And then I still have another very well-known entertainers that I work for and do some administration for, and it's good. So God is still blessing me. I'm still feeling great about where He has me right now. He has me in a place that I'm good. I'm good with it. And ain't nothing I can do about it, no way, but be good. But like I said, I'm just grateful. I'm just thankful that He has kept me this long. And I pray that He keep me a little bit longer. A little bit longer. And it's also a blessing, too, because I like to send a shout out right now to someone that just donated a nice piece of money to Jalen All-American Amputee Foundation. I want to say thank you to Dr. Arnold Savage. Thank you so much for your support and for your belief in me. Thank you, Dr. Arnold Savage. And that's what I'm talking about. People are, generous. People are good. People believe in what I'm doing, and that's important. And not only is it important, but it's good because I'm able to help somebody. I'm able to pick up the phone and call because I have a list of people that have called and asked for some help. And I can only do what I can when it's something there in the pot to do something with. So now there's a couple of more people that I can help now. And that's a blessing. And again, that makes me thankful. That makes me grateful. Because I'm able to do those things. And what can I tell you? It's good. And like I said, as I look back over my life and where he's brought me from, traveling the world, working with people that I've worked with in the industry, and having the name Gigi given to me is a blessing. But also having the name given to me, the dancer, which was given to me by no other than Mr. Sidney Poitier himself. When I look back over my life and see people that I respect, people respect me, and people that are in the position to do and allow me to be a part of this entertainment world on a level that I was on, is a blessing. And how can you can't get no greater, or should I say, you can't get anyone higher than Sammy Davis Jr. to give you a name as Gigi, and then turn around and meet Sidney Poitier, and he says, oh yeah, you gave her that, but I'm going to give her this one. I'm going to call her the dancer. So, when I look back over my life and in the industry that I was in, my profession, my career, it was good. It was good. But with things that are going on now in the world, and to still be here, again, I cannot stop saying it enough, how grateful I am and how thankful I am. And to have the people in my life that I have, I'm thankful. And I want to send an early happy birthday. Actually, it's really tomorrow. I want to say happy birthday to my friend, my sister in Christ, and my sister, Alice Meriwether Turner. Happy birthday. I know it's tomorrow, but happy birthday. And then I also want to send a shout out to another friend, longtime friend. I want to say happy birthday to her. I talked to her earlier today, and she's a little bit under the weather, and I want to pray that all goes well with her. She's got to have some surgery coming up soon, but she has a birthday also, and that is Freddie Lockhart. I want to say happy birthday to you, Freddie Lockhart. Pray that you live to see many more. Same as for you, Alice. Live to see many, many more. And again, I just want to say thank you to Alice. She has such a great heart. I thank you. I thank you for still keeping our friendship together. Still showing that love as a sister in Christ and as a friend. I thank you. And that's what I'm talking about. You have people in your life that, that mean something to you. You have family in your life that means something to you. So again, I just look back over my life from a little girl coming up with a great set of parents, my mom and dad, and what they instilled in me. Some things I shone away from, some things I didn't. But those that I shone away from as I became an adult, I thought about them. And I said, oh no, that's what my mama used to say. That's what my dad used to say. And so I put them back in my life. Again, as I look back over, I've had a good life. Things have been good. even in the midst of, it's all been okay. Wow. I didn't even think that I would see 74 because of the sickness and things that I'd gone through. I didn't think that I would see 74. But that goes to show you that's what I thought. But there was someone that had a much higher plan. He sits high and look low. He said, no, I still have something here for you to do. And I appreciate that. I accept that. And my kids. I have one son, but then I have a lot of others, adopted kids, adopted children, That happens when when your kids go to school and wind up with best friends, and they're around, they stay around, they don't go nowhere. And I thank the Lord for their love. And I also want to send a shout out and a thank you for her love, her friendship. It's been great. And that's Esther May. I just want to say thank you, Esther. Thank you for all these years of being able to stay connected. As they say, you give a person their flowers while they can smell them. And I want to say thank you to Esther May. She's dear to me. And for a number of reasons that the Lord has just placed us in each other's lives. And that's because our boys are best friends and close. But a lot of times just because two kids that have gone to school and be close over years doesn't mean that the parents are close. But we're close. And I thank Esther for her friendship. But like I said, tonight is just one of those nights. It's a night that you can just sit back with a glass of wine and just kind of reminisce and look at how far the Lord has brought you. And this year, we've gone through a lot with the virus and a whole lot of things. So now we're fastly approaching 2022. And I just pray that your lives going forward would be positive. Remove all the drama and unnecessary things out of your life so that you can continue to breathe healthy and continue to just have positive and motivated people around in your life. Because when you have that, you can stay healthy and life is good. It's good. And so, as I said, we're fastly approaching 2022. And as we go into 2022, let's go in 22 with joy in our hearts, love in our life. And what was not done on a positive note towards other, make it a positive note in 2022. It's good to be good. It's good, and it feels good to be nice and good. It does. Because it comes back to you. It comes back to you. And that's what I try to do, not just for people with limb loss, but just people, period. Just like today. It was a great day. I felt good being able to go and buy some food for somebody, give them a hot meal. It's a good feeling, And it was a blessing for her that, because I'm quite sure there was a lot of people passed by and said, yeah, okay, she's just asking for some money to do something else with. But you have to do what your heart allows you to do. But when she said she wanted some food, I could do that real easy. I went and got her something hot to eat. So, it's just nice to be nice. That's all I can tell you. It's just nice to be nice. So, as I said, we're fastly approaching Thanksgiving. And as you get with your family and your friends, and when you sit around the table to get ready to have that good meal, lock hands and ask each one that is sitting around the table what they're thankful for. Because a lot of times we pray over the food, and then everybody is ready to get into, pass me the greens, pass me the potato salad, pass me the yams, pass me the macaroni and cheese, and stuff like that. But ask them, even the little kids, ask them, this is Thanksgiving. What are you thankful for? And when you hear their answer, then put it all together in a bag and seal it up and carry it with you throughout the year. And when you get together for Christmas, open the bag and share the joy. Be something a little different, wouldn't it? But again, it's the thing of being thankful for what you have. Some say, well, I don't have much, but you're thankful. You don't have to have a whole lot. Just a little bit. And a little bit can go a long ways when you're thankful. Because it's gone a long ways with me, because I'm thankful. I am truly thankful. So like I said, tonight was just one of those nights that I didn't want to have anyone come in. I just wanted to pour out my heart. I just wanted to talk to you myself. And that's good sometimes. Sometimes, it's good to just talk to other people and not have a whole lot of people around. It's good. It's like when you driving down the street and you see people talking, and you'll say, I used to wonder as a kid coming up, I see somebody walking across the street and they just talking. I'm saying, well, who are they talking to? Are they crazy? But as I became an adult, then I figured it out. I said, no, they were talking to the Lord, or either, they were just talking out loud. But then I always would hear him say, well, as long as they talk out loud but don't answer themselves, then they're okay. Well, you can answer yourself, I guess. I don't know. But it's always good to be able to just talk things out. And it doesn't have to always be around people. You can just talk it out. Like I'm doing tonight. I'm just talking. But I'm not in here by myself. I do have a nice gentleman sitting across from me. I have Mr. Rashid sitting right across from me. but I'm just talking. And Rashid looking at me said, yeah, you are just talking. Ain't that right, Rashid? And he nodded his head, you know. But yeah, sometimes it's just good. Just, we hold things in a lot of times. And when holding things in, that causes you to have upset stomach. It causes you to have stress. It causes a lot of things. So it's always good to release whatever is going on. It comes a time that we feel we can't share what we're going through. We can't talk about it because it's either too embarrassing or you just don't want to burden somebody. But it's not any of those things. Just talk. Just when you find that you can just talk it out, and then the answer come later on. Might not be right then, but it'll come later. You'll figure it. Something, a spark, maybe a day later or 2 days later. Wow. Okay, that's what I need to do. Oh, that's that answer to that. But you got to talk it out. Talk it out. And when you do, you're hearing yourself talk it out, because there ain't nobody in there but you. You're the only person that's doing all the talking. And then when you get the answer, you're going to be the only one to get the answer, because it's going to come back to you. You're going to say, oh yeah, that's it. That's right. That's what I need to do. There it is right there. And it's okay. It's okay to talk it out. It's okay to just wrap yourself within yourself. And when you do that, you can unwrap yourself and speak, because you've taken the time and you've blocked everything else out. Everything out. You blocked it out. And a lot of times we got to block things out and clear our minds and let it become the renewing of your mind, so that you can receive the positive things and you can receive what you're seeking for, what you're looking for. And it's good. Oh, how good it is. Yeah, it's good. I believe I have a caller. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Who am I speaking?
Hi, Gigi. This is Alice. How are you?
Hi, Alice. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm just doing good.
Good.
Just listen to your podcast. Listen to you just talk about your life and how grateful you are for everything. And I just wanted to share how grateful I am and thankful that you're in my life.
Oh, thank you
and
so much.
And my family's life. Give you your flowers while you live also.
Thank you so much.
Because you have definitely been a blessing to us. You've always there when we needed and called you. You're Johnny on the spot for anything that we need.
And I love you guys. You know that.
And I do know you do. So I just wanted to thank you for being who you are and sharing your life and all your personal information, because you do a lot. And I'm one of those private people. I don't tell people anything. So
yeah.
And I need to get out of that, because I know I probably have a lot of built up things in me that I need to get out, like you are tonight.
Yeah. And if I could say this, not until I started doing this is when I realized I need to bring some things out, and it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Now, not to say that you're supposed to talk about everything, because there's something, there's some things you have to really, it's just only for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just only for you. But then there are other things that can come out that can help you. And I'm not just saying you, but I'm just talking about in general.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, in general. So, yeah, and I don't know. Tonight was just one of those nights,
Yeah, I know. But I've always been a private person. Everybody said I'm secretive, because a lot of times, people, you'll tell somebody something, you'll hear it 3 more times, and you think you're just telling that person.
You're right.
So that's why I guess this stems from a younger age. We teenagers, you telling your friends your business, next the whole school know your business.
You're right. You're right.
So I think that's kind of where it stems from, that I haven't gotten out of that just quite yet.
Yeah. And in that, we have to pick and choose
Yeah, right,
who
exactly.
who we discuss things with.
Right,
Yeah,
true.
and then you have to really know that person to know that it's just going to stay within you and that person.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so I am, I'm going to have to pray about that and,
yeah,
get some things off my chest because I do have things on my chest,
yeah, yeah.
so
And open up that chest,
right
baby.
now it's just me and the Lord.
That, hey, and that's the best person. That's the best person. That's the best person. And while I have you on the line, I'm going to be happy next Friday because I have someone that's dear to you that's coming on next week.
Oh, it's next week that she's coming on?
Yeah, she's coming on the day. She's coming on the day after Thanksgiving. That's the day she wanted to come. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
That's my mini me.
That's your mini me.
That's my mini me.
Yeah. Well, she'll be here.
She's a talker, that's for sure. She's a talker.
Yeah.
She's a good girl. She's a good girl.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Well, thank you.
Question before I get off: are you making your favorite desserts this year?
No, I ain't made nothing this year. I'll do it for Christmas.
For Christmas, okay.
Yeah, and you got you got it.
Okay.
No doubt.
All right.
Okay.
All right, sweetheart. I love you and God bless you.
I love you and God bless you.
Continue to do your good work that you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Alice. She's dear to me, and we go back a long ways because she had her brother, one of her brothers. Deep down inside, he was the love of my life. Yeah, Edgar. Yes. But he's resting in the arms of the Lord right now. But yes. But anyway, I thank you for the phone call. Thank you. But again, we have to take that time to really dig down within inside of ourselves. But as she was saying too, we carry a lot. We hold on to a lot and we don't share a lot. But again, we have to pick and choose who we decide to talk to. Because see, we know when we talk to the Lord, it ain't going nowhere. He's got it. And he has it before we even take it to him. But he's happy when we bring it to him. But when we want to sit down sometimes and just take that burden and sit down and talk with somebody, we have to be careful because, like she said, you talk to one person, next thing you know, 3 or 4 or 5 people know about it. And it's before you finish talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be careful. And I understand that. And it's taken me a long time to get to this point to where I just share my deepest feelings or thought with somebody. But I'm coming out of it. And then again, it's not to say that you share everything, because everybody's business is nobody's business. So you have to still be careful in what you share and how you share it. But tonight, and because this is Bring It to the Table, I can't always expect my guests to bring their story or their journey or their feelings to the table and I don't bring mine. So I have to bring mine. And I'm growing to know that it's okay to bring it because it may help somebody. It may give somebody that say, you know what, maybe I might try that. Or maybe I may look into who I can really talk to or who I can really have that closeness that I could share what I'm going to. Because sometimes when we're going through something and we hold it in, it's so heavy. It's heavy on our hearts. It's heavy on that chest. It's really heavy. And in order for us to lighten up, we have to let some of it go. We have to let go and let God, but then again, we have to let go sometimes and talk to a dear friend that you know that whatever you share with them it's going to stay there. And we also, when we share, we have to know that we're sharing. And it's not always that we're looking for an answer. Not always. We just need that shoulder or that listening ear. Because as I said, a lot of times when we talk things out, sometimes we get the answer right then. Or we may get it a couple of days later. But we can get the answer. Because once we talk it out. Because then you hear what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. And that's always good. So, like I said, I'm just thankful. I'm just grateful. I am. I can't stop saying it enough. I am grateful and I'm thankful. And I just pray that the Lord will allow me to be able to share and be able to help and let this table here be where someone else can come and share and release whatever it is that they're going through and don't mind sharing. Because it's always a good thing. It's just a good thing. Just a good thing. You know, well, this hour has really passed by. I didn't think I could do this. But it's almost that time, huh, Rashid? Well, as I said, this is bring it to the table. And tonight I tried to bring it to the table on me. And a couple of days from now, well, we got we got about 4 days before Thanksgiving. Is it 4 or 5 days? How many days we got? But today is Friday. We got 6 days before Thanksgiving. And the Lord allows, the Lord wakes you up. Be thankful. Be thankful. And share your Thanksgiving with loved ones. Get around the table and start with the youngest and go to the oldest and ask them, what are they thankful for? The Lord wake them up, not just to have turkey and the dressing and all those things, but really what the meaning is and what it means to them and what they're thankful for. And I'm quite sure when you put it all in a bag, tie it up, and then on Christmas, open the bag and be joyful. As I said, and I think tonight, that's just the way I felt. And this is my feelings tonight. I love all of you. And I thank you so much for your cards, your phone calls, your texts, and wishing me a happy birthday. And I had people say, what did you do on your birthday? Well, I'm going to tell you. I was at the doctor's office in physical therapy. That's what I did on my birthday. But that was okay. Because all the phone calls and all the texts and everything else gave me a great day. So now I'm just going to enjoy. I had my son and my daughter-in-law and them are planning something for me for this weekend. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to be thankful. And again, to my sister out there, tomorrow's your day, girl. You enjoy. Alice, happy, happy, happy birthday. Love you much. And as I sign off each Friday night, may God continue to bless you. Be safe, stay healthy, masked up, peace, one love.